I my mind. Okay. Last time, everyone really liked the fact that I had this little guy in my corner. So, I'm doing it again because everyone liked it. So, I hope you guys all enjoy it again. Let me send this. Let's copy and send this to the Discord so people know that I'm live and can see me, because I am. I'm alive. So I know, like, it wasn't so long ago that we did a chit chat stream, but I have talking stuff, and yeah, so links. Nope, not links. That's wrong. That's me being silly. Ah. Don't worry, I'm not sad. We are live. So today's just a chit-chatting stream, and there is in fact a reason for that, and the reason is because I had a very fun dream and I wanted to share it with everyone. And I feel that people should know what it is that I dream about, because this is a fun dream. Although actually I have told a few people about this dream before. Eli is one of them, wherever Eli is. But it's a very fun dream. I want to wait until some more people show up to share this little dream of mine, because it's so silly. Where is our old man? We need our old man. Yes, I'm calling him an old man. He's an uncle. He is an uncle. We have established that he is an uncle. We have a lot of people in our Discord server now, which is really nice, and I'm so happy that so many people have like come in and stuff, because like, oh my, so many people. Oh no. There's no one here, so I'm just talking to myself. That's so silly. But it's nice sometimes talking to yourself, because you just get to like ramble, and you don't usually get to do that a lot. And well, I don't get to do that a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get to do it a lot. But yeah, no, I'm rambling, because it's ramble. Okay, so again, I have this little guy in the corner because everyone really liked him last time. Actually, it was a different little guy last time, but I decided that because people like the little guys, we're gonna like switch up which little guy it is. I actually have, and if you guys end up submitting art to like anything of me, I will put it up here as like a little guy. So yeah. You can get yourself up here. Well, that not yourself, but like your art, your art. English is hard, guys. I don't like English. But yeah, you can, if you draw. We have a little art channel. Maybe I should make a Yume art channel so you guys can send in your own art of me. And if you send in art of me, you can become a little guy right over here in the little section, our little guy. And we have a lot of little guys, so we do have a bench that we can shift through and stuff like that. So don't don't be like nervous about sharing your art. If you want, I can like say whose it is. Um, this little slideshow was made for a different stream I did where I mm, I went through like images I already had of my little girly, and I did introduce who made him. Um, so it should be in my live section. It says arts and bugs, I think, because we ended up talking about bugs after we looked through the slideshow. So yeah. I'm a little tired because midterms are coming up and they're hard. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I actually have a very light midterm schedule this semester. I only have one that I know of. But you know, I've had worse, so I can't be complaining, even though I am worried. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. My midterm's tomorrow. So I gotta. It's open notes at least, so I shouldn't be complaining. But I'm a big complainer. I love to complain a bit. But yeah, no, open notes is nice because it means, you know, I can take my study guide, my study guide, which I was working with someone else to do it, and I totally forgot that I said I would do it, some of it today and yesterday, but I didn't do it, so I'll do it after class today, I guess. Sorry, I will do it. I will do it. I'm not a slacker. But yeah. You know, speaking of slackers, I hate group projects when a slacker is in a group project. It kills me. I hate it. It's like the worst. Like, if you're gonna be in a group project, you gotta do the bare minimum at least. Like, please. Please and thank you. But I was doing a group project and my person didn't show up for two classes where we had time to work on it. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. But yeah, so they didn't show up. So then my teacher emailed us and was like, you guys work separately, and I was like, okay. And I literally had like a few days to work on it, and my lovely friend, actually it was Brick, our mod, my lovely mod, helped me out with it, which was like, oh my god, thank god. I was worried, I was stressed because we got like nothing down in the beginning. It was stressful. Group projects are stressful, so it's just like, please work, please. But yeah, so I don't love group projects, but I do love them because I love when I'm not doing them. Like, okay, that sounds wrong. I mean, like, I love when people like share the effort. So when I do the work, you're doing the work, and when you're doing the work, I'm doing the work, and we're splitting it down the middle, and it's half and half, or well, however many people you have, split evenly. I had a different project that I did, and it was really nice because I knew the person beforehand. It's actually the person I am doing a study guide for my midterm with. So I knew her beforehand, and we knew each other from the different class actually, and we had done a group project with someone else before, but now we were in this class and we were doing a movie presentation, and it was on something called The Taste of Tea, and it was really good. If you're interested in some fun Japanese movies, that movie is really good. It's called The Taste of Tea, and it has nothing to do with tea, which is sad because I do like tea, but it was a fun movie. English word, please work. Nonetheless. Neither less, nonetheless. I think nonetheless. But yeah, and it was really fun. And actually, because I'm learning Japanese, I was able to catch some words without the subtitles, which was nice. But even I had the subtitles on because I needed the subtitles on. But we did the group project, and what we did was we literally I'm very lovely. I love to find those slide.go like slide show thingies where you have like the pretty formats and stuff. I like making it all pretty and presentable, and oh, I love doing that. And then so I did part of that, and then I did like a lot of the like we both watched the movie, and we then talked about it, and then we wrote about it, and it was a really fun like experience because it was split, like the work was split really like down the middle. And she even offered, because I got busy like right before because we had to write a little bit of a script before it, and it was like it was the day before, and I was like, oh, I just got busy, and so she was like, oh, I can do it. And oh, hello, you're new. I don't think I've seen you. Yes, you are new. Welcome in. How are you today? The chat lags a little bit, so there will be some awkward silences a little bit, which is sad, but I hope you like this little guy in the corner. My last chit chat stream, we had a different one, and he was loved. So, well, she was loved, I should say. I am a she, but she was loved, and so I put another little guy in the corner. I'm so happy to have new people like stumbling in. I honestly like I don't expect so many people to stumble in, but people do stumble in, and it's so nice. I was talking to myself because no one else is here. But I was talking to myself about group projects. So have you ever like had group projects where like the partner never did any work, or group projects where you really liked your partner, stuff like that? Because I had those two experiences this exact year, this semester. I've had those two experiences already, and it's like, oh my gosh. It's so silly. Oh, they left. Okay. That's okay. So silly. So wait, I was talking about the partner I have. So the partner I have is like really nice, and I love her, and like it was so lovely because she even offered to do like part of my work, and I was like, no, it's okay, I'll get to it. I got this. I was busy, but I got this. And then I did it because I'm the kind of partner who, does my fair share in the work. And actually, there's a little horror story of partners. My twin. So I have a twin, which if you've been here before, he has come on live at one point. But yeah, I have a twin, and he had a partner, and he's in like computer science. He's not in my college. He's in a different college, university. And he had a partner, he had a group project, and the group project was like some computer science-y thing, and the teacher even said like, oh, AI is allowed for presentation stuff, but none of the research, which I disagree with, but okay, whatever, it's okay, that's not my teacher. But my brother didn't use AI because my brother doesn't use AI. He does his own thing. But someone in the group ended up using AI to find like some template or something, and used it in the slideshow or whatever they had. And my brother got a 0 on the project for no reason because of this stupid person. He tried to contest it, but the school basically told him, hey, this teacher has, like, very good standards and very good person, and you're just a student, so no. And he learned from others that if you try to contest the teacher, he'll just, like, fail you. And so he was like, okay, never mind. I guess I won't contest this straight 0 for no reason, 0 kind of thing. So yeah, that was sad for my brother. But group projects are interesting. I do wonder, like, I know they're useful and helpful, but I think, oh man, I really am a sleepy bunny today. I think that group projects can both be helpful, but also can be, like, detrimental. I really hate English today, apparently. Detrimental to people, like, okay, you know what I'm trying to say. English is hot. English is hard. For people, it can be detrimental for people as well as beneficial. So I feel like there's both upsides and downsides, and I intend to be a teacher. Surprise. I intend to be a teacher, so it's interesting to see how that works. And I wonder if it's, like, this depends on the classroom setting, or if it's because of, like the age group, or I'm not sure. Man, I'm a really sleepy bunny today. But I do intend to make group projects, I guess, if I am, I'm hoping to teach art in Japan, but my leg into Japan, my foot into Japan will be through a program of English teaching. So as an English teacher, I do intend to do group projects because I think they are beneficial. I think as long as the students, like, work together well, they can very much work. As art projects, I don't think that would work, but as English projects, I think it would be fun. And honestly, I prefer projects over tests and such. I feel like they do more than tests. And so yeah, as a teacher, that I do intend to throw projects, group projects, regular projects at my students. Sorry in advance. And I will help them if they, like, have group problems. I mean, most teachers can tell when students are having problems with group mates or something like that, and will offer secondary solutions. There are teachers who won't, which is, like, sad because that's important. But I will be a teacher who offers other solutions if a group isn't working or something like that, because, that's just sad. I hate group projects that, like, the group mates aren't working and you're the only one working. Man, I keep yawning. Do I need more sleep? I slept, like, well. Like, I don't know what's happening. Why am I so tired? I am so sleepy. I'm such a sleepy bunny today, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was thinking about, like, my dream that I had? No, I don't think so. I don't think that would make me tired. Oh, man. Man. Ugh. What a sleepy bunny. Maybe I need more sleep. Maybe I should just go to bed earlier. I go to bed really early, guys. I go to bed at 10. Well, it used to be earlier, but I go to bed at 10 now. So it's not too early, too late. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too long. I realize that I don't check the time when I'm reading, and I read before bed. Even though I do read on my phone, so maybe it's that. Oh, wow, the chat delay is really long. I didn't even realize that. Oh, they probably left because they thought I didn't say hi to them. That's probably why. Oh, I did say hi. I'm sorry. Chat lag is such a problem, and I don't know how to fix it. Oh. I realized, so I always watch my stream at the same time, and I'm streaming just to make sure that, like, I know kind of where I am. I don't listen to it, obviously. Like, I'm talking now, and I'm not, like, listening to myself talk double. That's, like, annoying. But, I can see my movements and stuff, so I can tell that the lag is really, really bad. Poor person. It's okay. Today is a slow day. Today is a sleepy, slow day. I have Japanese after this. I have Japanese homework that I haven't done yet. So I'll be doing that, and then I'll have Japanese. It's okay. It's not going to take that long. But I'm excited for Japanese today. I don't know why. Actually, I'm not excited. I don't want to go out. I want to stay in. I want to sleep. I should sleep. But I can't miss class. That's not okay. I need to go to class. I haven't missed a class this semester, knock on wood. So that's good. I do have one that I'm planning to skip, and I already told the teacher, because the teacher actually is my advisor, and he knows me, and he likes me, and so it's okay for me to tell him that I'm going to skip his class. But other than that one that I plan to skip just so I could go home early, yeah, there's not others. There's no other ones that I'm planning to skip. So as long as I don't get, like, sick, really bad sick or something, I should be fine. I don't tend to skip classes until the very end of the semester. Depends on the class, to be honest. But a lot of my classes have if you miss more than 2 classes, then you can't, you fail. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. And it's, like, specifically if you're skipping, like, if you have a doctor's note, it doesn't matter. But for like, no note, like, you can't just not no note it. And it's really annoying to get a note when you're sick, because you have to go out and get a note, and it's like, I'm already not going out because I'm sick. Why would I go out and get a note? So it's like that, but, it's fine. I am glad that I haven't gotten too sick, and, winter's coming to an end. Thank the summer lords or whatever. I am so excited for the summer, because I am a summer person. I get too cold too fast. I need the warmth. I need it. 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 I need it really, really. I'm cold right now, and I have 2 layers on. And I'm still cold. And the window's closed, and the door is closed, so there's no wind. It's just I'm cold, because I'm cold. I'm always cold. In the mornings, I get hot apple cider from a spot right on campus. and the people there know me because I just come every day. I'm like, pop, 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 pop. I literally go and I walk, wah, 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 wah. Hello. And I pick up my hot apple cider because, you know, it's my hot apple cider. So I go from my dorm, which is like over here. And then I walk, wop, 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 wop to the cafeteria. And the cafeteria is like over here. It's like right across, which is nice. And in the cafeteria is that place. So I get the I get the hot apple cider, which is very nice because it's yummy. I like hot apple cider. Honestly, I like a lot of different things. But I also am a tea drinker, but I learned recently that I shouldn't be drinking as much tea as I do just because, like, it's not as healthy. But, you know, hot apple cider isn't either, but I still drink it. I really enjoy hot liquids and warm liquids. You know what I can't stand? That I do not understand why America does this? We have ice in all of our water. Like why? Why? Even when it's like freezing cold, they'll put ice in the water, and I'm just like, it's snowing outside. Why is there ice? Why is there ice in this water when it is literally like snowing and cold? And no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want ice in my water. I want just regular warm water. Lukewarm, temperature water. I want my water to be like room temperature and warm. I like hot water, just drinking straight hot water. But when they put ice in it, I'm just like, you put ice in my water without asking. Like, if you asked, it'd be a different question. Like, especially when it's cold out. Like, why don't they be like, oh, do you want ice in your water? They just put it in. They don't ask. They're just like, oh, you want ice. You want ice. Yeah. You get ice. Yeah. I'm just like, no. No ice. No ice. And it's the same thing with, like, if I go to a restaurant or a store, I always have to specify no ice. Like, okay, and then it's the same thing with, like, Starbucks. If I say no ice, they'll give me no ice, but they'll like not give me a full cup of what I asked for, and it's like, I didn't want ice not because it gives me more drink, but because it's cold. Like, I don't care that I don't have enough, like, as much drink, but it's just cold. It's cold. I don't want no ice, but it feels like to them I'm being mean and I'm trying to, like, cheat the system or something, and I'm like, no, it's just cold. I don't do well with cold. I like the warmth. Man, still sleepy. But if I had to choose between being really hot or really cold, I would pick being really hot. Like, plain and simple. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but in the cold you just bundle up. It's like, no, I bundle up and I'm still cold. It's still cold. It's still cold. I'm like, it's not fair. I need warmth. I need the sun on my skin. And like, I'm very pale. Like, I'm a very, very pale person. And I burn, I tan, I don't tan, I burn. Sorry. I burn, I don't tan. So it's like, I need sunscreen and stuff, but I'd rather be warm and hot and, like, warm and stuff than cold and shivering and freezing and stuff. It's just, I don't get it. I like, and a lot of people are like, oh, I'm a winter baby. Oh, I'm a summer baby. I'm like, I'm a summer baby. So maybe that makes sense. But I know winter babies who hate the cold. And I know summer babies who love the cold. So, does it really make sense? Does it? Does it? You cannot tell me it really makes sense. It's just, it's you like the cold or you don't like the cold, and I don't think there's an in between. And you get used to the cold. Like, I got used to it being cold, but I still hate it. I hate it with a passion. Like, oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate the cold. I hate it. It's no fun. I'm talking about the cold right now because I am cold. I'm actually like, have goosebumps and I'm cold and I'm like trying to make myself into a ball of warmth. It's not fair. It's so cold and I hate it. I want it to be warm, and I cannot wait for next week. Next week it's supposed to be in the 70s, and it's like, oh, thank God. The 70s sounds so nice. Can we make it the 80s? Can we have it be the 80s, please? I like the 80 temperatures. Even 90s temperatures I'm happy with. A lot of people are like burning and like hot and sweaty, and I'm just like, this is nice. This is warm. Oh, I like this. I really want the warmth. Maybe it's a good example. I thought of something and then I forgot it, so now I don't have it. Wow. This, like, my mind, that's how my mind works. Is I remember it, I have something that I want to say, and then I forget what I want to say. Man. Man. I don't know why I am so sleepy. Is there like something to stop me being sleepy? Like I am sleeping. I am sleeping. I don't know what to tell my body. I sleep plenty. It doesn't want. It's okay. Maybe. Maybe it's telling me to sleep more. But I slept. Why? And it's like, it's 12:33. I don't need to sleep now. What are you talking about? I've never taken a nap. Actually, that's a lie. I've taken 2 naps in my entire adult life. One of them was at my grandpa's house, and I was just scrolling my phone, and it was like one of those nights where it's like, or evening where it gets dark early, so I ended up like falling asleep and stuff like that. And then I woke up and I thought it was the next day. It was not. I got an alert on my phone telling me to like do something, and I forgot, and I was like, oh, this is today, this isn't well, this was supposed to be yesterday, it's not the time for this. And I was like, oh, that's not yesterday, that's today. The second time I remember, I fell asleep in a class. The last chit chat we had, I mentioned this class, Browning. That my teacher's name was Browning, and I fell asleep in that class because it was so boring. It was the worst class ever. There was nothing to do. But yeah, so I've never like properly napped other than like those times. And I mean, the class one was kind of like the most like surprising because I've never slept in a class, and then I did. I was like, huh? What? What in the world happened? Like, how did that happen? I've never done that before. And then I did, and I was asleep. And I was like, what in the world? Like, how? So yeah, that was the time that I slept, and I was like, what? But I want to share my dream with you guys, but no one else is here, and I want to make sure that it's like a lot of people to hear. So maybe I'll just share it on Discord, and I'll just like say it because no one else is here. Everyone's like gone. They're all busy. To be fair, it is like midterm time-ish for a lot of people right now. So I guess I understand. Maybe I should end stream early because people seem busy today, and I also do technically have work, but I don't want to. we'll give it at least until 1 and see what happens, because you know, I want people to come. I like talking to people. Oh. But you know, I do wonder if people are just busy today, if people have like things to do, and then I'm just like here. I'm just here and I'm just existing. Today actually has been nice so far. I went downstairs and talked to the custodian in my building, and he's very nice, and he makes pizza, and I really want pizza. And yeah, I like him. He's very nice. And then I got my hot apple cider, and then I went back and talked to him more because I was doing my laundry, and I was just waiting for it to be done, and I like talking to him while I wait because it's nice. He's a good chatter, and we like similar things. We ended up talking a bit about Pokemon, which was fun. Oh, the new gen. I do like the new gen releases. I'm just hoping that the dog doesn't go on 2s. It needs to stay on 4 feet. Please, 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 please. Yeah. And after we chit-chatted, I came back up here and I submitted a form for something, and after stream I'll do work, and then I'll do class, and then I'll do more work. And then relax, and then I'll relax and do this chill, maybe read, draw. I want to draw a background for us because we have been using the park background for this so far, and I think that it'd be nice to have our own little special background, one that's both like vertical and horizontal, because I do want to do like little vertical ones. Vertical streams and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, not doing much today, I don't think. I think today is a relaxy work and relax day, which is always nice. I like just relaxing. Tomorrow is a bit busy because I have my midterm. So I go to class, and then I get out of class, and then I study for my midterm, and then I go take my midterm, and then I'm safe. And then I'm safe. Then that's the only midterm I know of, which is like interesting, because it's like, why do I not know of any other midterms? I have 5 classes. One of which I know doesn't have a midterm, because It's just the way the class is. That one doesn't have a midterm. But my other classes should have midterms, and I am surprised that they don't. Like, very, very surprised that they don't. See, on one of my thingies, it says that there's 2 people watching. One of them is me. But on the other thingy, it just says the 1 person watching. So if there's a second person, please say hi. Oh, you showed up on one of my things. Oh, now you show. I love the small you. Ah, yes. Yes, the small me. Everyone really likes the small me, so I keep it. I had one for a little bit ago, and so now I have this guy. My last chit chat you can see on live, I had a different guy, and now this one. And she's just bouncy. How are you today? I'm sorry, there is a chat lag, so I am sorry. Oh, now it says 1. Oh, vanished. That's okay. Yeah, I like the small me. The small me. She go wah 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 wah. But much smoother, actually. She's very smooth and slow. But yeah, such a silly little guy. I absolutely love these little guys. They're so fun. Yes, I am a bunny, and I am doing good. I'm a bit tired. I'm a tired bunny today. But yes, I am doing good. Thank you for asking. What are you up to today? Are you doing much? I know a lot of people, like, didn't come today, so I'm just, like, wondering if people are busy. Man, chat lag is really sad and slow. I don't know why it's like this. I've been trying to figure out why, but I can't. So yeah, we just have to suffer with it for now until I actually figure it out. My thing still says there's only 1 viewer, which would be me technically, but I'm assuming that you're still here because you were talking. So I think my computer is just being funny, and my phone too, because I have me up on 2 devices. Aw, you're so sweet. Yes, I'm just like here. I play games and I chit chat, and yeah, no, we do a lot of things here. I did karaoke once, which I will do again. My voice has not been helping. My voice has not been, oh gosh, English. My voice has just not been great lately, so I've just not been singing. But we play games. I've played Rain World and Stardew Valley so far. Yeah, it's fun, and then we chit chat and we just talk, and it's sweet. So you're welcome to like just come and chit chat, and we do have a Discord community that like shares art and stuff with some people who share art and just chit chat, and it's really sweet and cool. And I post there when I go live here if you're interested. Not to push it on you or anything, just like a note to say, oh hey, I have this. But yes, thank you. I think that if I was any animal in general, it would be a bunny. So I am a bunny, and I am a sweet little girl. Well, actually, I'm not very little, but I'm sweet. Just like the little drawing of me. And it has little heart guys floating, and it's so sweet and cute. And I love it. Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink because my throat is hurting. Hiding. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are so sweet. Oh my gosh, welcome. I call it the bunny colony because a group of bunnies is called a colony. So we're a colony, so welcome to our little colony. Oh my gosh, I will definitely be singing soon, I hope. Not next, so my next stream is going to be actually next Saturday, but I don't think it's going to be a singing stream, probably a gaming one. But maybe after that one I will. It depends on my voice, obviously, but it's been feeling a bit better at least. Oh, what was that? The bunny queen. Oh, that's a cute one. The bunny queen. I actually I like that. I really like that. We are the bunnies, and I am the queen of the bunnies. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. It startled me, but it's okay. I'm a very scaredy bunny. Like, sometimes I can get scared very easily. But I do enjoy some horror stuff, so it's, like, interesting. I actually, because you're here and we're talking about, like, some scary stuff, I had a dream, and that dream was about, what's it called? Zombies. It was called zombies. And the zombies, they weren't normal zombies. So instead of being like normal zombies where they would just be like bite you and stuff, these were zombies that they would act like normal people around you if you're looking at them. And then if you turn away, then they bite you. So in the dream, there was this girl that we became friends with. I don't remember if it was me or just like someone else in the dream, but it was they were there, and this girl was really, really sweet and helpful and nice, and she wasn't a zombie, just to be clear. But we find her dead boyfriend, who, well, we thought was actually dead, but actually is a zombie. And she's like talking to him again because she thought he was like dead. And she's like, "Oh my god, you're here." And he's acting like himself. Like, he acts completely like himself. And so they go into a room to talk, like, privately. And because he's acting so human, the people around, like, me and stuff like that, we don't think about it. And we're not like, "Oh, that's a zombie, you can't go in alone." No, we are just like, "Oh, that's a person, you can go in alone." And then I hear a scream in my dream, and I turn around, and there she is climbing out of the room, and she's like bit, and then she looks at me, and then she starts acting normal, and she's like, "Oh my god, I forgot he's a zombie." And I'm like, "Girl, now you are too." So that was like a fun little dream that I had. And again, I'm not a very big horror person, but I do enjoy like some things, which is fun. Do you like horror or anything like scary? Or are you also like me where it's like jumpy? Because I can jump. I hear a noise and I'm like, "Ah, what is that?" And it's very silly. I like I like to be scared, but I also don't like to be scared. It's like there's two things. It's the scary and the not scary. That is scarier. I would be scared too. It is a horror story from the bunny story. Yeah. It was definitely like a, oh damn, oh my god dream. And I was like, oh. And then I like woke up and I was like, this would make a really good storyline. Because I think it would be a really cool story to like tell. And like, you would forget as the reader that there's zombies. But you can't actually forget because they're gonna bite you. I I do enjoy, again, horror and stuff. I think zombie shows and movies I really enjoy. Um if you know zombie shows and movies, I'm sure you've heard of The Walking Dead. I do not like the zombies in The Walking Dead, but I do like The Train to Busan, if you know it. It is so good, and it's a commentary about just like, um, shoot, what's the word? Oh shoot, English. I hate English sometimes. Like just like life and environment. Uh, I forget the word exactly that I'm looking for. But if you like watching horror movies, just I do recommend The Train to Busan. I do. I've watched a few different horror movies when it comes to zombies and stuff like that, but I don't really enjoy horror movies other than that. I have I have watched a show, not a show, a movie called Eli, which was about a the son of the devil, and then he was in a like a nunnery or whatever, and they were trying to get the devil out of him, but he's the son of the devil, so you can't really get the devil out of him without killing him. So that was an interesting one, and there was like multiple children of the devil or whatever in this place, and it was interesting. Yeah, that would be I absolutely should do that. That's a great idea. Yes, I think Train to Busan is supposed to be less scary. I adore it though. The zombies were really well done too. I like how they were consistent. Like a lot of zombie shows and stuff don't have consistent factors in their zombies, which is sad. So I think that having the consistency that Train to Busan did have was very helpful for it. Um, like I mentioned, The Walking Dead, they're monsters, they're zombies, they're supposed to like disintegrate, like they're supposed to be like human corpses that rot, and they don't. They don't. They just keep on living, and it's like this should be a lot less zombies. It would be an interesting concept if the zombies died like they were supposed to die, but they don't. Um, like it's supposed to be. I think that there's like a everyone eventually will turn into a zombie one way or another, so the survivors don't really have that much luck. But like if everyone turns into a zombie, what's the point of it? The point of it's the survival, right? So then have the survival be more interesting. The Conjuring, I don't think I've actually watched The Conjuring. I've definitely heard of it a bunch of times, but I don't think I've watched it, which is kind of silly. I should watch it. I've watched also, there was an alien movie that I watched that was like a horror one, but I forget it completely. I just know that there was a group of kids trying to get to like the government something. That was a good one, but I forget it. It was years ago when I watched that one, so I don't remember it. I what other horror movies? I haven't really watched many other horror movies. Do you want to become a zombie? I see that you might aspire to be. I do not want to be a zombie. That sounds kind of terrifying. Imagine being dead, like, and like alive at the same time, but you wouldn't have your mind. Like, zombies, they eat their friends, and I feel so bad. I'd feel so bad if I had to eat my friends. Like, those are my friends. And then imagine there's a little girl. I would feel so bad. I would not. I don't think I wouldn't survive a zombie apocalypse, but I sure do not want to be a zombie. And I say I won't survive because I have a very heavy glasses prescription. I'm actually legally blind in one of my eyes. So as soon as I lose my glasses, I'm kind of dead. There's no way to stop that. And you know it's interesting why zombie movies are mostly in like America is because we don't burn our dead. Like, in some countries they just burn their dead, like it's cremation, like that's how they do it. And there's reason for that. Like in Japan, the reason is because like they don't want the spirit to stay in the body or whatever. So that's interesting. That's why we have zombies and not like them. Haha, of all kind of horror beings, you talk mostly about zombies, so I can't help you become a zombie, or maybe a zombie queen. I think out of all horror things, zombies are the one thing that I actually know about very well and could understand. I like them because they're a realistic kind of thing. So like unlike vampires, which isn't that realistic, or werewolves, I don't think that's that realistic. Zombies are. Like, they're a bit more realistic than like a person that turns into bad, I think. But that's also cool. I do like vampires and werewolves. But also, vampires and werewolves aren't necessarily horror anymore. I mean, there's so many romance that like has vampires and werewolves, so I wouldn't call them necessarily horror. I think zombies are very cleanly in the horror category. I don't think there's anything else that zombies can be. They're just horror. It's the same thing with like aliens. Like, you have aliens, like E.T. isn't horror, so like, but I don't think I can think of like a show or a movie where the zombies are not part of the horror. And like there's a comic I read that had zombies that were like normalish people, and that one was like less horror, but they were still eating people, so it was still I still considered it horror a bit. But that was a good one. I don't, oh shoot, I forgot what I was just about to say. It's okay. That's how my mind works sometimes. I just forget. Gonna take another drink. My throat. No. Delicious. What else is considered horror, would I say? Like, maybe murderers, killers, killer movies, like that kind of stuff. Oh, you know what movie I did watch? I watched something called Silent, which was a great killer movie where like there was a murderer, but the girl was deaf, so she couldn't hear the murderer. She didn't know that there was a murderer until a little later in the movie, and it was really interesting to watch. And I also watched the one about vampires that was recently released. I forget its name, but that one was really good too. Although it was very obvious that they were vampires. Like, that was like very clear to me. Like, there was no way that it wasn't vampires. Shoot, what is the name of that one? I just watched it not too long ago. They got an award, I think, for it, actually, because they were, like, good. Like, it was really good movie. I wouldn't classify necessarily that as horror, just because, like, it is horror. It's very clearly horror, but, like, not jump scare horror. Like, classical horror. I also, a while ago, I watched like a old film with like a Loch Ness monster or swamp monster kind of creature. That one was considered horror back then, but it was so clearly not horror nowadays. Like if you compare it to nowadays horror is much more scary. I I definitely I jump and I get scared of things very easily. So horror is fun because I get scared. Like that's kind of why I like it, but I don't like it cuz it's so scary. I am still such a sleepy bunny and I do not know why. I slept enough. I slept a while and I overslept today. Why am I so sleepy? Yeah. I I wonder if it's because I overslept that I'm so tired. Cuz sometimes I think that there's a thing that like if you sleep too much, you get tired. The clown horror, I don't like clowns. I don't like clowns in general. I never watched like it or anything. I've never even watched like The Shining. Like no. I just clowns specifically are just like why? Why? they're just they they're interesting. I never understood them in the sense of fun. I never understood them in the sense of horror. I just never understood them. I think if you're gonna make something horror, a good thing to make horror would be like mimes. Like a mime being a horror, like that would be kind of cool. I think, because they're so quiet. Clowns are supposed to be like loud and noisy, but they became kind of quieter in horror films. But I think if you wanted to do that, mimes would be a good option for that quiet creepiness. And it's also like the black and white of it, and it's like, oh, creepy. But I get the colors and the fact that it's supposed to be like a childhood cute little thing and then it's creepy is like a big draw to people. I know a lot of people like it because of that. Imagine you're walking at night and see a clown with a balloon. Will you not be scared? I would be scared. I would turn around. I would not. To be honest though, I wouldn't see the clown. Because I'm so blind and if it's dark out, I wouldn't be able to see the clown. I would just keep walking. But if I did see the clown, I would like turn around. I'd be like, no. That's not happening to me. That's not happening to anyone I know. We're going inside and we're not talking about that ever again. One thing I do hate in horror movies is how like dumb people are. Like, oh, the banshee only comes when the lights are off. Then keep the lights on. Like it's as simple as that. Like don't turn off the lights if the thing only comes in the dark. Like a lot of people are so stupid when it comes to horror in the shows specifically, like the movies and shows, and it's just like don't crawl on the ground if you can get up and run. Like there's so many people that like in horror films it's such a trope for like a woman to like fall and then crawl backwards on the ground in fear, and it's like no, turn around, get your butt off the ground and run, please. So that's something that bothers me in horror specifically, is that there's so many like dumb people in horror. And actually in the 2000s, people got so fed up with it that there was like a whole genre that like there was a movie that people made that was like making fun and poking fun of how dumb and how out of context and not realistic this was in just life. So that was fun. And Yeah, that one I liked that because it was poking fun of it, but it wasn't. That's not really horror. That's just poking fun of horror tropes. But I think I think zombies are probably the scariest horror trope to me, just because that could be your friend. That could be someone you know, and then they're coming at you and they're dead. Like they're dead, but they're alive. Like that's scary to me. That's a no. I do I do enjoy like cryptics and like things like that, if you know what that is. Do you know Gravity Falls, the show? Because if so, then you probably know what cryptics are. How, they're like the little beings, like the tails, like Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, it's not Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga. I think it's Baba Yaga, and like the Loch Ness monster and stuff like that. That's cryptics and stuff, and I like those. And they technically are horror stories. Like they're usually based on horror. Like the Loch Ness monster is supposed to be horror, but it's like not anymore. But at one point it was. So that's always interesting. Um, I do like those. Those are fun. I also think they're very like interesting to learn about. Yes, I love Gravity Falls. It has so many mysteries, which I did not expect at the beginning. Okay. Yes, I adore Gravity Falls and its mysteries. And actually, me and my twin, my brother, we dressed up as Mabel and Dipper one year for a, not Halloween, but Purim, because we were raised Jewish, so that was our holiday where we dressed up. Um, but we act a lot like Tipper and Mabel, so it was so fitting. Um, and it was so fun. And we both, like all my siblings and I, we love like mysteries and stuff. So it was a show we all enjoyed. And yeah, I love Gravity Falls. But that's where like cryptics come in and stuff like that. Like, well, in Gravity Falls, they had the Loch Ness monsters, so I think that was a pretty clear idea. They had gnomes, which are cryptics. They had zombies, which are cryptics, but their zombies was interesting zombies. Um, but yeah, no, they are so interesting. I love Gravity Falls, and I I adore it. It's just so fun, and I love like the theories and like the AUs. Like those are so cool. It's a 17 plus. What? No, it's not. I don't believe that. It is not a 17 plus series. It that is I watched it as a kid. There's no way that's a 17 plus series. That's like saying like something like Avatar the Last Airbender is an adult show. Like no. No, 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 no. That's a kid show. Like it's for adults in a way like adults can enjoy and watch it, but it's not an adult show. It's a kid show. There's no hold on. I gotta Google that. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Is gravity Gravity Falls an adult show? Gravity Falls is primarily aimed at children and preteens. I'm right. I'm right. It is not a 17 plus show. It's not. It is not. It is not a 17 plus show. I would not expect it to be a 17 plus show, to be very honest. Like no. That doesn't seem like it would be like I feel like you could make it into a 17 plus show for sure, but the way it's framed and the fact that it's like just how it is, I don't think it would be. It's on IMDb. It says sex and nudity, romance, and puberty are frequently featured themes in the main plot points of several episodes. Sex and nudity? I don't remember that. I remember romance and puberty for sure. Like, that was very big. Dipper and Wendy was very big, romance-heavy ideas. Mabel had boyfriends all over the place. And then Dipper and Pacifica were, like, shipped together, of course. And Wendy had her own boyfriend. But I don't remember sex and nudity. And then, like, puberty, there was the whole episode about Dipper, like, getting a chest hair. That was a whole episode. But I don't remember any sex and nudity. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't remember that. There weren't even that many jokes about that. Like, maybe Grunkle Stan joked about it a bit, but I don't remember a single episode where either of those two factors really made a major play into the, like, plot line. Hello, welcome in. I am sorry for the chat lag. There is a chat lag for you to know. I don't remember either. Maybe it's because the difference where it shows, because you probably watched the American version and I the European version. Maybe, but I think that it came out in America, so I think that the European version was censored, not the American version. You know what? Let's Google. Was the European and American versions of Gravity Falls different? Let's see. The European version often features localized voice actors for cultural references. Some episodes may have altered dialogues or jokes. Some were censored. European episodes airing later than the U.S. That makes sense because it came out in the U.S., I think. Merchandise and promotional that makes sense. No, it says that everything remains, like, technically the same. So, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't remember that at all in the American version, and I definitely never heard from any of my European friends about that. So, I'm not sure. Maybe. No, I'm not. I'm actually not sure where that came from. Just, like, in general, I am not sure. That's such a weird little, like, topic that it says that, because I don't remember it at all, and it seems like there's not much of a difference between the two versions, which makes sense. Just because, like, that makes sense. I feel like more censorship happens when it comes to, like, a show going to America or to an Asian country rather than America and Europe specifically. I know that there's some censorship of other shows. Like, I know, like, what's that show called? Oh, shoot. I forget the show that I'm thinking of. Same, I never heard of it before, but I didn't know why it says 17 plus when I watched it as a 10 or 11-year-old. Yeah, I genuinely don't think it's 17 plus. Like, I watched it when I was, like, that age, so I feel like it would be a very weird show to put, like, as a 17 plus sign, just in general, like, that. I'm thinking about it, and, like, there's nothing I can pinpoint that would make it 17 plus. Like, maybe the creepiness, but that doesn't make it 17 plus. That's just like creepiness. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a very weird rating for our lovely little Gravity Falls. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. There's definitely shows that were censored, but I don't think Gravity Falls was censored that much. The only thing I could think of that would be censored is like the fact that there's the gay police officers. But other than that, I see, but your eyes are lit off sickness, and I totally respect that. Anyways, what are you both talking about? Oh, my eyes are like that because I have glasses on. I do intend to get contacts in the summer, but but I until then I am blind, so I need my glasses on even while I'm streaming. As for what we're talking about Gravity Falls. Apparently it's rated 17 plus somewhere. And I don't believe that to be true because there's no way that Gravity Falls is a 17 plus show. Like that's not real. No. But yeah. My blind self needs my glasses to see, so my eyes are a little weird for now. When I get contacts, I'm hoping that it will like fix the eye problem, but I think it's because I have glasses that it doesn't work. My eyes just don't like me. Like I'm gonna clean my glasses right now. Because they were a little dirty. Bam. There we go. All cleaned. All nice and pretty. I'm trying to think of shows that could be censored. Like other parts of this show of Gravity Falls that would be censored. And honestly, the only thing I can think of is the fact that the policemen were gay. There is nothing like weird about it. I know that in some like countries, the episode where Mabel gets kind of like sugar crazy high is like not aired, but other than that, I think they're all aired. That episode was crazy. 17 plus. No. I don't see it. It's as simple as that. I don't see it. I would like to see a lot more proof of the fact that it's rated 17 plus because I see that you're saying it, but I don't see it. I can't find it anywhere, so I need more proof. I watched so many different shows as a kid. Like, I love animations and stuff like that. It was always so fun. My favorite animation is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Best show in the world. I will fight anyone who disagrees. It's the best. I love it, and no one can argue with me because it is the best, and it has the best plot lines and the best storylines and the best arcs, and oh, I love it. Gravity Falls is very close to it too, but Avatar beats it. ATLA for the win. What are your guys' like favorite shows when you were kids? I think clearly I have my favorite. My brother also, like, I know his favorite's also ATLA. Again, Gravity Falls is a very close second though. Avatar is the best. The characters are amazing. I would love to fly on Appa. I would love to. Yes. I suppose it was Anpanman? 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 I don't know that show. Anpanman. Anpanman. You know what? This is why Google is my friend. Anpanman. Google. It came up as nothing. Show. Oh! Oh, Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I'm a very big Pokemon fan. Ah! It's Japanese, I see. Ah. I've never heard of this before. Interesting. Yes, Pokemon I'd say is also a top tier show. Like, just in general, I love Pokemon. My favorite is XY. I would watch it again with my brother, and it was always so nice. And we would watch it, and we would discuss it. We like to discuss shows when we watch stuff. So, like, nowadays, we'll rewatch stuff and then pause it and just discuss. And we'll be like, oh my god, look at that. Like, that was so memorable. And then it's like, oh my god, yes. I like X and Y. X and Y is the best. And I love all evolutions. Like, I'm obsessed with evolutions in general, so that's my thing, is I would collect all the evolutions. And my brother, he has a freaking dark Jolteon that he will never trade me. I love Black and White, especially the game. I was never allowed to play the game because my brother had the Game Boy and it was falling apart. And honestly, it was okay because he played the game and I didn't care much. I just watched the show. And we collected the cards kind of together because, I mean, he was mainly, like, into it. And then I collected the cute cards. I was like, oh, I want all the evolutions and Eevee. And I decided to trade my brother all the rest of my cards to get that one evolution that I needed to finish the set. And I got it. I finished my set. And I only recently got back into collecting cards and stuff like that. So I do enjoy collecting cards still. It's such a fun little thing. And have you seen the new Pokemon starters? They're so, I love them. I think they're so silly. There's the big bird who's going to be a sumo wrestler. He's the grass type. There's a little puppy who's going to be a calligraphy brush. And there is a lizard, a blue lizard, which is going to be the geisha. That is so cute and sweet. Such a kind bunny. It was more to my benefit, honestly, because I was so happy to get my last evolution, and he was just happy to get as many cards as he could. So it worked out for the both of us. We were both very happy. I enjoy Pokemon a lot. And it's something that, like, me and my brother definitely bond on because, like, it was something we both grew up with at the same time. And we're twins, so we grew up with everything at the same time. But it's like not every show we watched together. And this was a show that we definitely watched together and we definitely both enjoyed. And, like, it was, like, one that we didn't just watch with family. Like, Gravity Falls, we would watch with people. Like, my dad loved it, so he'd watch it with us. Avatar The Last Airbender, my dad introduced to us. Pokemon was just, you could watch it whenever. And we did. And it was very nice because we all enjoyed it. We enjoyed watching it together. And even to this day, we still talk about it. And I make, he's part of a community. Yeah, I saw the new Pokemon trailer, and there is a lot of water this time, and you might be able to move. Ooh! Move underwater. That's kind of cool. I wish I had a Switch too. My my brother's in a community. I don't know if you know the name Froppy Art or whatever. They're also a YouTuber who does like Pokemon art and stuff like that. And I actually drew my brother a trainer, and he voice acts in one of their episodes. Um, the trainer's name is Ray, and so yeah, he ended up voice acting in one of the episodes with art with the character design I drew him. And I'm also now drawing a fake Pokemon for a contest, actually, for that person. My brother was a merciless conqueror, and we used to watch Slugteria and Courage the Cowardly Dog together. Now he's more friendly, though. I'm glad he's more friendly. And he might fly to catch Pokemon in the air, I heard. Ooh, that's so cool. Okay, I'm glad your brother is now not a merciless conqueror. 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 Merciless conqueror. Anymore. It's a good thing that he's friendlier. And I would like to fly and swim. That would be so cool. I really wish I had a Switch, because I think it's just so fun, and I would play so many different games. I have a friend who plays the Goose Game, and I love the Goose Game, and I want to play it all the time, but I don't have a Switch, so I can't play it. It's so silly. If you know what the Goose Game is, they're a little goose and they honk and they run around and they steal stuff. It's so nice to like play games with people and like talk with people about shows you like and stuff like that. It's always so sweet. And I love like just talking about it, because a lot of people sometimes just don't want to talk about it, and it's like, but please, it's so fun to just chat about a show you like, or even a show you dislike. I like to talk about shows you dislike. Would I eat a slowpoke? Excuse me. Would I eat a slowpoke? Huh? What do you mean, eat a slowpoke? What do you mean? Like, why would I eat a slowpoke? Is that a thing? Do people in Pokemon eat slowpokes? I love the name Slowpoke because it literally is so cute. Slowpoke. I say Slowpoke a lot. Like, I call my grandpa a Slowpoke when he's being slow. I'm like, oh, you're being a Slowpoke. It's so silly. I love Slowpoke. Even to my friends, I'm like, don't be a Slowpoke. Because I walk very fast. Would I eat a Slowpoke? Why in the world would you eat a Slowpoke? Why? That's a confusing question. That's like, Slowpokes are your pets. I deeply agreed with Zoid. That you would eat a Slowpoke? Well, his tail is being used for cooking, and in the game, you can make Slowpoke tail soup. I didn't know this. Why we? What? You can make Slowpoke tail soup. That's okay. That's so interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like I guess it makes sense, but like, that sounds so wrong. I would see. I thought of a lizard and I was like, maybe his tail regrows, but he's not a lizard. You'd have to really just chop off his tail for that. Poor Slowpoke. His poor tail. Oh man. Eat a Slowpoke. I like it somewhat makes sense because like Pokemon are animals and we do eat animals, but like it sounds wrong. It sounds so wrong. Like, that's like saying, like, would you eat your dog's tail? No. Oh, no, no, no. No, I would not. I don't think I could eat a slowpoke's tail or slowpoke soup. I feel like that's so sad for the poor slowpoke. Would you eat the slowpoke soup? Like, if you're asking me, would you eat the slowpoke soup? Like, is that something you would do? Because I just realized that's what, like, that's a good question to ask right back at you. Would you eat the slowpoke soup? The poor slowpoke and his tail, his long lost tail. Oh man, he would lose his tail forever just so you could eat a bowl of soup. It's probably more than one slowpoke's tail too for the soup. Like, you probably need like 3, right? Like that makes sense. It depends how big slowpoke's tails are, actually. It might be good for you, slowpoke and even shallows, like slowpoke's tail. That is how it evolves. I mean, yeah, but that makes sense in like Pokemon terms. Like, it evolves by getting chomped on, but like not by humans. It doesn't evolve by humans. It wouldn't evolve if we took their tail. It only evolves if the Shellos takes its tail, right? So like the poor Pokemon would be stuck as not able to evolve because it doesn't even have a tail anymore. It'd just be stuck as a slowpoke that's tailless. A tailless slowpoke. I mean, depends who's cooking. Oh, that is I guess that's a good question to ask who's cooking. You wouldn't want, like, Ash to be cooking, honestly. I don't think Ash would be a good cook. Selena might be a good cook. I think Selena's a good cook. And then I think Brock is the good cook in the first ever group. It's survival of the strongest, but I would just try to you would see how it tastes. I'm just hoping it doesn't taste good, because that way the slowpoke's tails are saved a little bit better. They have a little bit of leeway there where it's like an acquired taste or something like that. Poor slowpoke's tails. Their poor tails. They can't even grow back. They're not lizards. I do wonder if there's Pokemons whose tails just detach and they grow back. Like, that would be fun. I do wonder. I don't think I've seen a Pokemon do that. The poor tail. Yeah, I don't think I would eat it. I would feel too bad. Especially because, like, Pokemon is, like, more akin to pets than, like, cattle. You know what I mean? Like, there are definitely some Pokemon that I wouldn't feel bad about eating, I guess, maybe. Like, if it was, like, a cow, I guess. But I would feel bad for Slowpoke. It's just such a cute name. Like, poor Slowpoke. He's too slow. He's a Slowpoke. He needs his tail. He needs his tail to evolve. Like, you're not just killing him to eat all of him. You're killing him to just kill and take the tail. Or even if you're not killing him, you're still just taking the tail, and then he can't ever evolve. The poor Slowpoke just stays a Slowpoke forever. The poor Slowpoke's tail. On Bulbapedia, which is a lot of Pokemon information, says a very tasty tale of something When it falls off, it grows back. Oh, okay, 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 okay. If it falls off, I'll eat it. I'll eat it if it falls off. I don't feel as bad then, because it grows back. Okay. That's okay. That's fine by me. I'll give it a try. I don't know if I'd love it because I have no idea what a slowpoke's tail would taste like, but you know, I'd give it a try. As long as I'm not hurting the poor slowpoke. I love Pokemon so much. I could never see one in pain, and I'd be so bad. I'd be so sad. I think my favorite Pokemon, I don't know if this was very obvious, but it was the evolutions. But it's Vaporeon's my favorite out of the evolutions. So I've always been like really in love with them. Magikarp and make it sushi or sashimi. Oh my god. Okay, to be very fair, I love sushi and sashimi, so I think I would have to. If that's the option, if there's no salmon in this world in Pokemon, because I don't think there is, I'm sorry, Magikarp, I think I would have to eat. I need salmon and sashimi. I need it. It's my blood. It's my love. I love salmon and sashimi. That's one of the things that I'm so excited for when I go to Japan is to try salmon and sashimi specifically. I love it. I love it. If they had like salmon in the world, I think that's okay. I won't eat Magikarp, but I don't think there is. So sorry. Sorry, Magikarp. I see, like, I couldn't go out with sashimi and sushi. Like, I need Skitas. I love it too much. Oh, what you want? You don't want to eat Slowpoke, but you want to eat Magikarp. Poor Magikarp. It isn't loved. It's loved for a different reason. I don't keep salmon as pets, do I? Fish are pets, but fish are also fish. Fish are also fish. And I adore some fish. I can't stop myself from eating fish. I'm sorry. It's like I could if I had to choose, like, oh, you can't eat meat or you can't eat fish. I'm eating fish. I'm eating fish. Sorry, meat. It's the same thing. Like, if you can't eat... Oh, actually, if I couldn't eat dairy or fish, I'd be very sad. Wait a moment. So in Pokemon, all the animals are Pokemon, right? Do they not eat meat or chicken? Well, they eat onigiri, from what I remember, but in America, for some silly reason, they called them jelly donuts instead of rice balls, because the American term is just rice balls, but they called them jelly donuts, and that was so silly. But yeah, they eat onigiri. They eat a lot of different things, but I am blanking on it. I just remember specifically the onigiri because of the jelly donuts. Calling onigiri jelly donuts. Like, how silly is that? How about eating a bunny? This might be dangerous to say. I would not eat them. I don't know. No, do not eat bunnies. I am a bunny. You cannot eat me. Please. We need me alive. I've actually never had bunny in my life, and I don't intend to because I'm a bunny. My poor baby bunnies. You can't eat my baby bunnies. You can't eat bunnies, no. I mean, you can, but you can't. You can't. I'm telling you, you can't. I forbid you from eating bunnies. Mm. I mean, if it's not Lopani? Bunny the Pokemon. No, don't eat bunnies. Don't eat bunnies. Don't eat bunnies. I tried looking up other foods that Pokemon eat, but I looked up Pokemon, but it came up with like Pokemon food, and I'm like, no, Pokemon trainers. I looked up specifically Pokemon trainers, and it has not come up. That's not helpful. It is okay. I say don't eat anybody. You should not eat any bunnies. Bunnies are too cute to eat. Not bunny. Lot bunny. You know, there's so many bunnies in Pokemon, actually. So many. Do you guys have a favorite, like, Pokemon? Like, you have to have a favorite, obviously. I mean, if you like Pokemon, there's no doubt that you have a favorite. But so I should be asking, who is your favorite Pokemon? Not what, if you have one, but who? Also, is there any Pokemon that you don't like? Like, I don't like Incineroar. I'm not sorry. They put you on 2 feet, and I don't like that. My poor little cat got put on 2 feet. So sad. My soul so sad. Psyduck! Psyduck, yes, Psyduck. Oh, Psyduck is so silly. Psyduck's just like, he's just a duck. He's just Psyduck. He's so silly. Salmonence? Salmonence. Ah, do I know you? We're gonna just Google you real quick and make sure I know you. Salmonence. Oh, I do know you. I just didn't know your name. Ah, he's the big guy. You know, did you know that if you Google a Pokemon's name, they'll come up and you can catch it on Google. you can catch your Pokemon on Google. You can catch the original 151. I like that. I like that fact. Yes, those are both really good Pokemon. They're so silly. I like Psyduck is so silly. Every time I remember Psyduck, I remember him with Misty, and it's just so silly. It's so silly. I will fly with him through the world. Yes. Oh my gosh, I would love to be on like the back of a flying guy. Like that sounds so cool. That sounds so sweet, so nice. Like just flying through the sky with your friend. It's the same thing. Like I would love to be on the back of one of the ones that like swim. Shoot, what's his name with the big shell that he lets you ride, and he like in the games he literally like he's the one you ride in the water. But he's so sweet. He's so fun. I would love to be on the backs of either of those guys, flying type or swimming types, and water types. What's swimming types? Water types. What am I saying? All right. Well, I sadly do have work to do, which means that I sadly have to go very soon. So I will let you guys know that I have to go soon. I hate Zubat and Rattata, especially in the games. They make me so angry. I never played the games, so I actually don't get that hate, but you know, they're not pretty, so I'll give it to you. You can hate them. That's okay. I adore the pretty Pokemon. Zubat's cute, though, I think. Zubat can be pretty cute. I've never played the games, but I know he's annoying in the games, so, you know, that's fair. It's not... Okay, so I'm yawning, and I don't know why I'm yawning. But sadly, I can't get rest yet because I have Japanese homework that I need to do, and then I have Japanese class. So that's what I need to do, and then I can get some rest. And then I can go relax and sleep some. Oh, I see yawn again. Oh. Yes, please have some rest. You said before you had to go to school. Okay, maybe I'll rest a bit before I go to class. Alrighty. Well then, I will let you guys go, and I will go try and take a little nap. I've only napped ever twice in my life, so I am, I'm not so confident about that, but we'll see. Well, I hope to see you guys again soon. I'd love to talk about like Pokemon with you guys, and like, did you already eat? Yes, I already ate. I did eat. I ate an egg and cheese croissant. Um, so I did eat. Thank you for your worries. But if you guys want, you can absolutely join the Discord server, and I'll be posting there when I go live, and like obviously like if like my notifications, like you can like know and stuff like that. So just like if you want, and if you want, we can talk more about Pokemon and stuff over there too. But I will see you guys when you swing back around at some point. So yeah, it was so nice to meet you, new bunnies. So bye bye, everybody. I am too a very determined Japanese lit student with 607 streak on Duolingo. Good luck. Don't let the bird catch you. Night.